Okay, I should be live. So if I click on this, and then I go, and I see the live streams, and I go, yeah, okay. I'm gonna put the volume up a little bit on my voice, put the volume down a little bit on the music, and I think that should be it. Yeah, okay. Alright. Ooh, look at how many Brunos on the screen now. Okay. Let's continue with my little Space Invaders game that I had going on. Level 1. Scene. I have my little player here. I'm gonna edit the player itself. Oh, let me do something. Let me open another one of these and go to this guy. This is one that I was doing before, and I want to see the script of this player, how they move. So move. Oh yeah, they have the state processing. I probably should do that. Move state. Yeah, the input vector. Input get action strength. Oh, that's something interesting. Okay. And then I normalize the input vector if it's different than 0. Yeah, I don't need this for now, but I change the velocity. Move toward input vector times max speed. Acceleration times delta. Move towards 0 friction times delta. And then velocity is move and slide. Probably shouldn't do move and slide though, because this is a little bit of a different thing. And then on the physics process, I have the state thing. Okay, I like this. Let me do, and it is a kinematic body 2D. I'm gonna copy how it works on this one, because I think mine over here is pretty simplified on how it works. Yeah, one thing that I don't have on this one though is if I play it, the player just, oh no, they actually stop here. Is there a wall? Yeah, I have the wall set up here with the collisions. Yeah, okay, so I'll do that with the other one too. I'll put the walls up there. But first let's do the state management. I'm not gonna have direction. These ones, I'm gonna comment them out just for now. And this I'm gonna change as well. But okay, so during the physics process, I'm gonna check the state. Oops, like that. I'm not gonna have a roll state, so I don't have that, but I do have a move and an attack. The move state, let's do the function here, func move state, it takes in delta. For now, just pass, then attack state takes in delta. For now, I'll just pass. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so you guys can see the code a little bit better. Like Okay, This I'm gonna go away. I'm not gonna have check input anymore, because it's all gonna be handled by the state. And then on the move state, I'm gonna just copy, because I'm lazy. And I'm not gonna get animation tree for now. And this, what's this? Oh, velocity isn't declared here. Yeah, I need to declare my velocity as 0. Yeah, I'm not gonna have animation state for now, at least not with this thing. Okay, so it's not move right, it's player right. And player left. I don't have Y movement, only X. Velocity, move toward input vector, max speed, acceleration delta. Otherwise, I move towards 0 and I apply friction to my delta. Okay. I have a move and slide. I'm not going to do move and slide. I'm just going to do move. You know what? Let's do move and slide and see. It might just be fine. This I don't need. And it's the physics process, right? Yeah, physics process. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna rename player to move. So if I go to the input map, I have here player left. I'm gonna do move left. Player right is move right. Player shoot is attack. UI pause. Okay. So this is move right, move left, this is attack. Just because of the name of my enum states. Okay, save that. These I'm gonna get from my global script over here. I'm gonna do a const player. What? Shut up, Epic Games. And then player has friction 500, max speed 80. Whoops. Acceleration 500. So if I go back to here, I can do, instead of being max speed, I can do game state dot player dot max speed, game state dot player dot acceleration, and this game state dot player dot friction. Okay, save that, and let's run the game. Oh, it's running so slow. If I move left and right and left and right. That's slow. Okay, shoot. I didn't really want to do this, but I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to change the size of the window. Let's see, what do I put it at? If I divide it by 2, that's 960. If I divide this by 2, that's 480. 640 by 480, is that a good one? I think so. And then 1280 by 720. No, I'll leave my test width and test height at 960 by 540. Like that. Okay. Right? Wait. What's the aspect ratio of this? No, I think I need a different. I go to the Godot Engine. Learn? Is it? Yes. 2D viewport and canvas transform? No. Is it best practices? Interface, project organization, no. Your first 2D game, no. Shoot, I forgot where it is. Maybe it is here. Contents. No. Where is it? It is window. Let's search for that. Project window. Oh, multiple resolutions. Was that it? Is it this? One size fits all. 124 by 600. Is that it? Is that a good one? No, you know what? I need to do a lot of things to make that work. Yo, Casper! How's it going, my man? Been a long time, huh? It's good to see you here, dude. I'll just leave this as is. Yeah, okay, I'll just change the maximum speed or something. So if I go here, this I'll put I don't know, 200 and acceleration to 800. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah, so far so good. You know, nothing much. I've decided to start learning the Godot engine for game development, and this is actually my third game that I'm making. I made a couple already, and I posted on itch.io or whatever. I made a little Bong clone thing. Yeah, life's good. How about you, my man? It's been a long time since we even talked. You know, I was gonna play Tarkov a few days ago, and I noticed that I can't reach you on Tarkov anymore. It says like something like the account is no longer available or something like that. Do you not play Tarkov anymore? I also made the Breakout. I like the Breakout one. This one's good. Oh, the construction! Nice! Nice, man. I hope that's going good. Is it in the finishing touches already, or still much to go? Really? 3 to 4 times a week? Huh. But my thing says you're not available in there. I wonder what happened. I received a message from you like months ago. When you went, do you even play this anymore? I'm like, no. But a friend of mine wanted to play it, and he's like, "Yo, you should download it." And I'm like, "Fine, I'll download it." And then the day that he invited me to play, he wasn't online, so I ended up never playing it. I was gonna call you to like invite you in the game to play, but I couldn't find you. It just said that I couldn't send messages to you or something. I'm like, huh, I wonder why that is. Oh, anyways, my computer blue screen that day anyways, so not much that I didn't even play. Oh, the new wipe username. Oh, there's every wipe they have a different username? There's summer, so now it's electric, then white stuff to walls, and then floors, windows. Ah, through the summer. Nice. Oh, you need to re-add friends every wipe. Gotcha. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Gotcha. Right. Yeah, no, we should play sometime. I'll see if this weekend. I think I'm free this weekend, so we can probably play this weekend. Some like Saturday or something if you're free. Oh, okay, same as the Discord. Gotcha. Nice. And how's stuff going with you, man? You know, you're excited to go to the new house? Because summer is like what, a few months away, 3 months away, 4 months away, or something like that. I have no idea when summer starts, but let's see these values. So start game. Ooh, nope, this is still pretty bad. Max speed, let's go something more drastic. 800 and acceleration 1000. Ooh. That's a little better. Yeah, I can imagine. Being very expensive. Okay, this is a little better, but I still want more. I'll put max speed to 800 and acceleration to 1500. Oh, no problem, man. No problem. Have a safe trip home, dude. And I'll up the friction to 800. Let's see. Okay, this is a little bit better, but I still want more friction. Let's see, 1200. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Oh, so it's not that far. 8 kilometers, that's what? 10 minutes? 20 minutes by car? Not even that. Depending on traffic. This is still not good. Friction I think is fine. Max speed I'm gonna put to 1500. And acceleration I'll put to 2000. Finding these numbers is one of the worst parts of this. You know, tuning them so that it feels right. You know. I feel like the maximum speed is fine now, but it takes quite a while for it to go back to the left, and that's not really what I want. I don't like that. What if I up this to 5000? Ooh. Okay, this is a bit better. Before it felt like I was on skates, you know? Okay, so that, I'll put my acceleration to 5 as well. Same as the friction. And it's still not great. It still feels like it's chasing something. You know, it doesn't feel right. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna revert it to the way it was before, but I'll keep the state thing. So let me copy all this, and then let me revert. What was it? This one. This thing is what I want. Remove all this. Paste it in there. I don't need this. I don't need this. This is what I need. So in here, I'm not gonna do velocity. I'm gonna do direction. Oh shoot, I need something else. It's not just that. It's here too. Move and collide, direction times delta. Yeah, okay. So... shit. It's this one. And here I don't need, here I don't need. Here I don't need, here I don't need. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is the direction. I'll do input vector. It'll be this guy. And I'm gonna do the move and slide. Instead of move toward, is there a different? No. Okay. Can I just remove friction? No, I can't. Because if I'm implementing the physics kind of thing with velocity and friction and all that, then it's always gonna feel that way. I don't want that. I want it to be more snappy. So I wanted to just change the go to the thing directly. I don't want it to build up speed. You know, I want it to be constant. So what I'm gonna do here, yeah, I'll just implement the same thing that I had before. So like this. It's not going to be player speed, it's going to be game state dot player dot. I'll just go max speed in an instant instead of accelerating to it. You know, actually, I don't even need that. I can just do const speed, say 500. Then I go here, just do that. Like that, and like that, moving, right? And then I can do this. I'm gonna have direction as a vector 2, 0. No, this is actually, no, I don't think this is gonna work. Well, let's see. Actually, it does. Yeah. You see, it's way more snappy. I can do this. You know, It doesn't take into account velocity and all that stuff, which, you know, for a more complex game it should be more like physics appropriate or whatever, but I don't really care about that right now. I just want to have something snappy. This is a simple game anyways, so let's do that. And I'll change my player speed to maybe 750. Let's see. That's still a bit too slow. Let's do 1,000. Okay, let's do 1250. Whoops, I broke something. Okay, so when I pressed shoot, it changed my state from attack to... I'm not gonna... Okay, never mind. So I'm not gonna have states. Here I'm gonna do... movement listener, no, to move, and then here listen to attack. I'm not gonna have states. Geez, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But I'll go back to the way it was before. It was better. There. I have a direction, vector 2, 0. I check the input. If player left, I change my direction to the left. Else if player right, I change my direction to the right. Otherwise, direction is 0. If player shoot, then I'll do a shot. Each physics process tick, I check for the input and then I move. And here, when I shoot, I'm gonna do a func shoot. For now, it's just gonna print shoot, and here I'm gonna do shoot. And I'm gonna put the physics process up here. Func move. Put everything in functions, because then it's a little bit easier for me to understand. Check input and move. Oh, move needs delta. There. Okay. Check input. Movement input. Attack input. I'm gonna remain shoot to attack. I'll keep it shoot. Now I need to rename the input maps again because I can't make up my mind. Player left, player right, player shoot. Okay. This is my movement. Movement collide. This is my shoot. So if I do start game. Whoa! What happened? What happened? Invalid get index player speed. Oh, it's because it's player speed. There. There you go. So I'm moving, and then if I hit shoot, I have all these shoot thingies here. Okay, now let's make the shooting function. Okay, one, yeah, I'm gonna make it inside the player. Should I make a scene or a folder? I'll make a scene called bullet. It's a kinematic? No. Rigid body, right? Or a kinematic body. What's the difference between kinematic body and rigid body? I don't remember. Kinematic. Kinematic body and rigid body. Oops. Oh. What is a rigid body? So, kinematic body. Kinematic body 2D. Physics body will also have rigid. There we go. Rigid body. So the rigid body simulated 2D physics. You do not control a rigid body directly. Instead, you apply forces to it. And the physics simulation calculates the resultant movement based on mass, friction, and other physical properties. Okay, what about the kinematic body? Special types of bodies that are meant to be user-controlled. They are not affected by physics at all. To other types of bodies, such as a character or a rigid body, these are the same as a static body. However, they have simulated motion, when these bodies move manually, either from code or from an animation player. This automatically compute an estimate of their linear and angular velocity. This makes them really useful for moving platforms or other animation player controlled like objects, like a door, a bridge that opens, blah blah blah. Kinematic Body 2D also has an API for moving objects, move and collide, and move and slide, while performing collision tests. This makes them really useful to implement characters that collide against the world, but don't require advanced physics. I'm gonna use Kinematic Body 2D then, because I don't want my bullet to be to have physics forces applied to it. I want to be in control of my bullet through the code. So it's going to be a kinematic body 2D, just like the player. I'm going to rename it bullet. I'm going to 2D view, and it needs a collision shape. Okay, my collision shape needs a shape. I'm gonna do, should I do a capsule or a rectangle? I'll do a rectangle for now. And I also need a sprite, because I need to be able to show it. Yep, so the sprite, should I make a bullet sprite or do I, nah, I'll just make a little rectangle thing. So I'm gonna do where is it? I have textures, single white pixel, visibility, visible on module. Ooh, what is the color of my spaceship? The cockpit color, this color. It's this one. Can I copy this somehow? Palette. Where's the... What? Here. 00B7EF. So my little thingy, huh? Modulate 00B7EF. That's gonna be the color of my shot. And I'm gonna make it. Let's see. I'm gonna make it 5 on the X and 20 on the Y. Yeah? How does that look? 5 on the X and 20 on the Y. And then this should be like that. And like that. This. Oh, interesting. How come the anchor of this thing is not like exactly in the middle? It's weird. Okay. Yeah, like this. Can I move this anchor? Okay, huh. Oh well. Never mind. Okay, so my bullet anchor is right there. So if I move, oops, if I move my bullet, controller, oh, not control, oh shit, god damn it, using Alt, yeah, that's the one. So if I use Alt, I move the whole thing. Okay, bullet. So if I go here to level 1, I have my little thingy over there, and I bring a bullet into here. Oh my, that's a tiny bullet. I need to make it bigger. I need to make it way bigger. So, let's see, instead of 4 by 20, let's do that times 3. So 12, 60. Okay. I'm making a clone of Space Invaders. So, you know, the one where you have the little ship and it shoots at the aliens on the top. So yeah, that's the idea. Kind of a little retro clone. Tarkov 2D. Doesn't it already exist? Don't they already have something like a Tarkov 2D? Times 3 times 30. Okay, now if we go back to the left, there we go. That's a better sized bullet. If I go here, yeah, that's a good sized bullet. I would actually make it a bit shorter. It's a bit too long. Let's do, instead of 30, let's divide that by 0.75. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Multiply by 0.75. There you go. And I also need to do that on the sprite. Times 0.75. And the Y times 0.75. There we go. Perfect. Make it a pistol round, not a rifle round. I don't know, I'm just making it a tiny little thing. It still seems a little bit too big, but I'll use that for now. That's fine. So now we gotta make it shoot instead of just be there. Let's see. So instead of having it here, I'm gonna actually delete this one. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Make it. What is it that they say? Make it work, make it fast, make it pretty. Exactly in that order. First you make it work, then you make it fast, and then you make it pretty. Okay, so my bullet is, well, I don't think it's gonna have a script right now. Let's see. Here, I need to instance a bullet. How do I do that? Let's see how I instanced. Oh no, I don't want to change scene. It's different. Yeah, okay. When shooting, okay, how can I reference the scene? Okay, like this. Something like that. Okay, so I think it's a on ready bullet equals get node, I think it is. Unready const bullet. Oh, has to be var. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's unready. Is it get node? I think it is get node. Fetches a node. Yes. So it would be red. Actually, I can do a little bit of magic. I can get node. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Hey. So bullet is that. Okay. Then I can do var bullet equals dot. Is it instance? No. Oh, node not found? What? Relative to... Oh, can I just do like that then? Clear. So I do var bullet equals... Nope. Not found. So I guess it's not a get node. Godot 2D shoot. How to shoot bullets. How do I shoot bullets? I don't need a raycast. Oh, bullets that are very fast. No, it's not gonna be a very fast bullet. Rigid body would be a projectile. Means it's a physical body launch. If you use this method, and projectile drives so fast, it may pass through objects. Okay. You have to create a projectile in a different scene and then create an instance of it when you shoot. After that, you would apply central impulse. Interesting. Okay, so how do I create an instance? Oh, that's a fancy bullet that kind of doesn't really look like a bullet. How do I instance it? Muzzle velocity, interesting. Oh, this is 3D. Oh, but it still should kind of, okay. A way to add the bullet scene we're going to instance. Export backed scene var bullet. Oh, interesting. Bullet.instance. Is it not yet node then? It's an export? Let's see if Reddit can help us down. Oh, here, load. Ah, that's what it is. It's load. There, load bullet. Actually, I'm gonna do this and then drag and drop over here. There, so that I'm sure it is exactly the bullet that I want it to be. And then I do var bullet equals bullet dot instant. What? Yeah, right? Bullet equals bullet dot instance. Right? Yeah. And then I do add child bullet. Bullet dot wait. What was the name of the thing? Apply central impulse. I don't think this is a function anymore. Or maybe it's something from a different kind of node. Anyways, let's see what happens. So I have here, oh, shoot, oh, yeah, apply center impulse is not on kinematic body. Okay, let's just add the bullet, see what happens. Oh shit. Okay. One thing I need to do is I need to change the collision mask. Learn through the streams. Where is the collision mask again? It's not the shape, it's not the resource. Remake collision, Z index, no, here. Light mask. So, wait, no? Maybe? I don't remember. Is it the kinematic thing that has it? Collision, yes. Collision, layer and mask. Here it is. So the layer is the one that it is in. The mask is the one that it collides with. Right? Right. I think. There's a thing that you can do that you can change the names of those layers. Is it 2D? No. Compression, agree. Layer names. 2D physics. Layer 1. I'll put this as player. Layer 2. I'll put this as player hurt box. Layer 3, I'll put this as player hit enemy, and then enemy hurt box. Yeah, good enough, huh? So we have player, enemy, enemy, hurt box, player, hurt box. Okay, so with this we can do layer 1. Yeah, it's player. This is not yeah, player is player, and it collides with player hurt box. Right? Right. I think this is what makes sense. Yes. And then I save, and then I go to bullet, and then the bullet collision. It's not player. It's not enemy. Wait. What is it then? I'm confused. Here. I have this other project that I was learning that I set this up. So I have player, and it is world, player, player hurt box, enemy hurt box. Okay, so it's world, player, player hurt box, enemy hurt box. Okay, so let's change that. Layer 1 is world. This is player, player hurt box, enemy hurt box. Right? That's what it said. Yeah, I should actually make it all caps. A little bit easier to read. Enemy hurt box. There. Okay. So the player, for example, he's player, and he collides with world. So if I go to player, he's player, and he collides with world. Okay. Bullet. Bullet would be world, and it collides with enemy hurt box. Or is it player and it collides with enemy hurt box? I think it's player. Why don't I make a layer for bullet? Nah, I'll just put him as player. So the bullet is player, and the bullet collides with enemy hurt box. Yes. Okay. There. So if I do this and shoot, aha! There you go. The bullet doesn't collide with the player anymore. See? Ah, genius. Okay. So now we have a problem because here the bullet is child of player. I don't want the bullet to be child of player. I want it to be child of the level 1, which will be the parent of player. Right? Yes. So I'll do get parent.add child, because then when I have a bullet and I oh, there it is. You see it right there? There's the bullet. It is there. It's just, but when I move, it doesn't move with the player, and it doesn't spawn where the player is. Good. So now I have to set the position of the bullet. So bullet dot position equals position. So the X and the Y, and then I need to add an offset to the Y. So bullet dot position dot Y equals plus equal, let's say, is size a thing? No. What's the property? Not position. Transform dot get scale? No. Transform.y? Let's see. I don't remember if it's plus or minus. Oh shit. Value operands float. Shoot. Okay, so it can't be a transform.y. Player. Transform. Scale.y. Scale.y. Oh shit. There's no scale. Maybe it's just scale? Oh, yeah, scale. Okay. Start game. Oh. It's here, but I don't think it's plus, it's probably minus. Let's do minus scale print y. Because I think minus y goes up. I think. Or not. I'm just dropping the whoop, drop, 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 drop. Oh, what if I go whee? It's like a progress bar. You can do a little progress bar like this, like your game is loading. Awesome. That actually looks quite cool. Print Sim 2000. Okay, well, we have the bullet, and I just think that maybe it's not scale. Let's do 200. Just made the loading screen, yep. Accidental load screen. Okay, 200 is a bit too much, maybe 100. Oh, there it is. Pew, 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 pew. I'll do 50 actually. Let's do maybe 75. Because I wanted to spawn right there. Yeah, almost at the tip of the ship. Yeah. So now we have all these bullets lining up. And then we press fire and they all go at once. Okay. And then we do... Can I have a script attached to the bullet? So if I go here and I add a script to it, bullet, and then I have a function, shoot. Can I call this function from the player? Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I want to do that from the, like, by calling a function. So if I do bullet dot shoot, is that a thing? Will it allow me to do that? And then I go here, and then it should print shoot. It does. Ooh, okay. Things are moving now, so I can do this. On each bullet, I can do physics process. And on shoot, let's see. When shooting, I will set the direction of it. So let's say the direction is this. There. And then on shoot, I'll go, I'll basically do this. Direction.y equals GameState.bullet speed. It won't be, so, the machines, the cogs are working. Let's keep 1250, same speed as the player for now, just so we know. And then here on the bullet, we'll do basically the same thing as this. A move and collide. Over here. There, so it's gonna be... But I'm gonna check for the Y, because the bullet is not gonna move on the X axis, it's only gonna move on the Y axis. So if I go here, start game, pew! Look at that! Pew! Oh! That's awesome! Oh my god! Whee! If you just hold space. Okay, it works. We can be that, like, you know how on Space Invaders, I don't know if Space Invaders actually does this, but some versions of it, you have like the upgrades, you know, so that it like the fire rate or something. So we definitely need to add like a fire rate to it. But hey, the bullets work. So now what I'm gonna do is, because I don't want my machine to blow up, I'm gonna do something that I did on a previous project, not this one. Where's open recent? No. Quit the project list. It's on this one, I believe. Right? Yeah, I did it on the ball script. So here, this thing, visibility notifier 2D, screen exited. So this is on the node, right? I think, where is it? Ah, here it is, visibility notifier. So I add a visibility notifier 2D to the bullet. So here it's a visibility notifier 2D, and then this thing has screen exited. There it is. So I'm gonna do screen exited on the bullet, to this script of the bullet, on method, on visibility notifier, screen exited, connect. On here, I'm gonna do a queue free, so that the bullet stops existing. So here I'm gonna print bye bye bullet. So when the bullet exits the screen, yep, it goes away. So that I don't have all these bullets just endlessly going into space. Cool. Okay, so now I'm shooting things, and I have my bullets freeing the queue. Now I need to work out how am I gonna do a firing rate. Okay, so this, we get the bullet, we add it, and we shoot it. Perfect. This is great. I'm actually not even gonna bother setting the Y of the bullet. I think it could. Yeah, it's kind of cool that the bullet shoots from the bottom of the ship, but I'm gonna have the bullet, the Z index of the ship be 1. So here on player, let's go to inspector, Z index 1, there. So that now, yeah, so it's like it's a laser coming from the bottom of the ship. Imagine like there's a turret on the bottom of the ship. Shot after shot for X time. Yeah, it's gonna be in here. So here, say for example, if I just comment this out and do print shoot, what happens is when you hold space, it just shoots forever like that, right? So what I need to do is I still want to be able to hold it, but maybe I have a cooldown that on, say it's like 50, and then on every input I lower it by 1. Say the cooldown is 5, and then on every input I lower it by 1. If it's 0, I set it to 5. If it's 0, I shoot and set it back to the cooldown. Okay, yeah, that could work. So here I'm gonna have, here, first things I'm gonna do here, const bullet cooldown, let's say 5. Because our game runs at 60 FPS, 5 is going to be, 1 frame takes 0.14. I'm making you make spaghetti code. I already make spaghetti code anyways. You should see my work code. I pity the people that review my pull requests. Anyway, so okay, so we have the default bullet cooldown, and then here on player, we're gonna have var bullet cooldown equals dot bullet cooldown. If we press the shoot, we check if bullet cooldown is bigger than 0, then we do bullet cooldown minus 1, and elif, I don't think we need this, elif bullet cooldown equals 0, then we print shoot, and then bullet cooldown equals game state dot bullet cooldown. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Oh, look at that, we already have a rate. Okay, so instead of printing shoot, I'm just gonna shoot. Look at that, genius move. Ah, there you go. That's a nice fire rate. Okay, so we're gonna start the game. This is not gonna be a const, it's gonna be a var. This is also gonna be a var and a var. I think the bullet could be a little bit slower. And the cooldown, I'm gonna put it to 10. So the higher the cooldown, the less the fire rate is. Okay, 10. It's still a little bit too fast. So let's put it to 50 maybe. Okay, so the one thing that I want to do is I want to shoot first. Because I pressed and it didn't shoot anything. So what I'm going to do is this. Wait, no, I can't. I need to check the bullet cooldown first. Wait, what's the logic here? So when I press it, the bullet cooldown, let's just start the bullet cooldown as 0. Yeah, because there's no cooldown, you're just ready to fire. And then the first thing, we're gonna set the bullet cooldown to 50 and then we shoot. Yeah, okay, that's gonna work. Yeah, there you go. But I think 50 is too much. Maybe 25 would be a good starter. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, okay. Okay. So now we need to add some aliens, some enemies. Okay, what time is it? 7:30. Ah, it's still early. Okay, let's add the enemies then. We're gonna do a new folder called, what do we call them? Aliens? Sure, I'll call it alien. And then we add a new scene. Alien.scene. The alien is going to be, I'm gonna make it a kinematic body because I also don't want it to be moved by physics, but I want it to have a little like up and down, and then from time to time it just goes down one layer and then creates another layer at the top. Okay, so it's gonna be a kinematic body 2D, which means it has a collision ship. This is alien. Hedgehog node. Collision ship. It also has a sprite. I like putting the sprite on top of the shape. And the shape. Just to make it things simple, I'm gonna keep using rectangles. For now, I'm gonna do a 10 by 10 rectangle. The sprite, I'm just gonna do a little box. Oops. 5. And this is 20. 20. Wait, no. What? How the heck? 50? 50? No. What? This is weird. I'll just do this. There. Oh, it's 10, 10, 20, 20. Okay. Okay, so for now it's just gonna be a little square. So when I go to level 1, I can add a little alien. Oh, it's way too small. Let's do it 60, 60. Can you make the delay gets longer after 5 or 7 shots at X speed and then is like slowed down to your speed, and the cooldown between the shots gets smaller the longer you don't shoot? Oh, yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Dude, you can basically make anything you want, provided you have like the knowledge to do so. You know, if you tinker enough with it, you can make it happen. But yeah, that's definitely something you can, like the gun is heating up or something, and then it starts slowing down, and then you have to wait for it to cool off so that you can start shooting at full speed again. Yeah. No, yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, maybe that's one like thing so that you don't call it bullet cooldown, because it's actually not. Well, maybe it would be the weapon cooldown then. I don't know. Well, anyways, yeah. Yeah, no, but my at least my goal is that yeah, you can spam it. I want you to be able to spam it because I want you to be able to, you know, just go left and right and hold the attack button and it'll just keep shooting. Kind of like, you know, those yeah, just like the classic games, you know, like Space Invaders, or there was a game that I liked to play on the PS1. PS1 airplane shooter. Was it 1948 or something? 1945. Strikers 1945. This is it. Yeah, so if you go to images. Yes, I loved this game. This game was so cool. So you control this little ship, this little airplane here. And you went, you know, left and right and stuff, and you had all these like these shots and stuff going on, and it got chaotic, you know, like bullets flying everywhere. Things were insane on this game, and you had these power-ups. You know, you started shooting at different directions, kind of like making an arch instead of just shooting forward. You had missiles that exploded and went across the whole screen and stuff. So like this is the kind of game that I'm thinking of. I don't think I'm gonna make it as complex as this, because believe it or not, this is actually a complex game to my standards. I'm making freaking Pong and Space Invaders. So my idea is more like the Space Invaders, like this one, just this. This is my idea, right? So you shoot, and you can shoot as much as you want. I'm probably gonna have the player bullet be faster, and you have these little aliens that, you know, they start moving around and stuff, and then from time to time they go down and a new wave of alien spawns or something like that. But this is exactly what I'm going for, the original Space Invaders from 1978. I also need to do the score and the lives and stuff, but I'll do that after. Okay. So that's the idea. Let's see. Let's just this should be 60 and 60. Wait, no? But this is 60 and 60. Okay. Oh well. Let's extend it over here then. And over here. 120. About 120. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'll try. Okay, so back to level 1. Okay, that's a better looking size for the alien. So yeah, the idea is you have the little alien here, and then they go whoop 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 whoop, and then they shoot down. And then from time to time they just go whoop, and then whoop 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 until they just shoot you in the face and you die, or you shoot them in the face and they die. That's the idea. Okay, so now that I have the alien, just sound design like that. Just record myself. Whoop. Whoop. That would be funny. Okay, I need to think, how am I going to manage the aliens? I think it should be something with the level. Curse word. The aliens go, fuck you! Screw you, player! That would be funny. I think it should be in here that I control the aliens on the level. Which, by the way, I should rename from level 1 to just level, because I'm only gonna have level 1. I don't think I'm gonna have a level 2. I don't know why I named the level 1. Anyways. So my level 1... var alien count. Let's do... Here, how many do they have? 4 plus 5, 9. 10. So they have 5, and then a space. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Ooh, that would be cool. Multiplayer Space Invader as the aliens. Yeah, that would be interesting. The aliens versus the invader. Wait, are the Space Invaders the aliens or the player? Food for thought. Funk. Start. Right? Isn't it start? No, unready. Ready? Ready, yes. Who does space belong to? Good question. I think the space belongs to the aliens. So when we play Space Invaders, we are the invaders, not the aliens. Space belongs to the aliens. It's their space. Our space is Earth. We don't own space. It's not our space. It's their space. You know how they say aliens are creatures from outer space? Yeah. See, space is theirs, not ours. Funk ready. Let's go var aliens equals. I'm gonna do 10 aliens per row. Oops. This one. Let me organize my ideas here. Make 10 aliens per row. Make, let's say 5 rows of aliens. Yeah. Okay. What do I need to do? Fast. Out there, space. It's out their space, not our space. Oh god. Yeah, okay, so same way that I did the spawning the bullet, I'm gonna do something like this. Alien loads these guys right there, and then 4. How do I make a 4 in Godot? GD script basics. Where's 4? Where's 4? C4. For I in range. Oh, nice. So I can do for I in. Oh, I can actually do for I in 3. Oh, hey, there we go. I'm back. Internet was bloop. Move at speed X, loop left, left, down, right, 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 down, repeat. Loop left to left, 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 down, right, 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 down, left, 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 down, right. Are we connected? We are, right? Yeah, reconnection successful. Cool. Says space is big enough, spawn new row. No, but I think I'm gonna have a specific number of rows. Like I want to have like 5 rows. These could actually be my levels. You know, when like how many rows are there? You know, level 1 you have 2 rows. Level 2 you have 3. Level 3 you have 4. You know? Like, anyways, whatever. So first I'm gonna do for column in 10. For row in 5. Print row. Print column. Column. Yeah? 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 Okay. Won't the bullet kill aliens off screen, or does bullet stop the bullet stops existing? So remember we did here the visibility notifier? So the visibility notifier, it calls this method screen exited when the thing, the notifier, is no longer visible on the screen. So once it's no longer visible on the screen, we call this method called queueFree, which basically removes the node of the bullet. So we delete the bullet once it's outside of the screen with this one line here. Otherwise the bullet would just keep flying forever towards the end of the universe. Even after we, you know, turn off the computer, shut off the game, the bullets are still flying. So those bullets that we fired before putting this on, they're still going. Okay, so now if I do this. Aha! So column 0, row 1, 2, 3, 4. Column 1 and 2, column 9, which is actually 10. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's gonna do like this. So like first column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. And so on and so forth. Should I do row first? I'll do row first. So row in 5. Column in 10. There. Let's start the game. Yeah, so row 0, column 0 until 10 or 9. Row 1, 0 until 9. Row 2, 0 until 9. Row 3, 0 until 9. Okay, this makes sense. Nice. So per row, per column, and per row. So in here, I'm going to spawn alien instance position equals vector 2 of x is the column. So I'm gonna do column times the thingy is what, 60? Or no, it's 120, right? The scale. Column times 120 y is the row. So it's gonna be... Actually, I need to do column plus 1 times 120. And here I need to do row plus 1 times 120. Right? And then add child alien. Yeah, because I need to do plus 1, otherwise the first one is going to be 0. Oh my god, okay, so now I think I need to add a margin between them. Okay, let's do that. First, let's remove this one because I don't think we need it anymore. Okay. So let's do it like this first. So let's do the X first. That alien dot position dot y equals that. Okay, so the X for the first alien, we don't need a margin, or do we? Actually, I'm not gonna do plus 1. Because if I don't do plus 1, what happens? It's gonna start, yeah, it's gonna start from 0. Yeah. So if I don't do plus 1, they all start from 0, which is top, left, and right. Look, top left is 0. 0, 0. Yeah, all the aliens need margins. Exactly. So I don't do a plus 1 on the column and the row. I just do this plus, let's say, a margin of 50. Same here. Plus a margin of 50. So now, that didn't work, of course. Why did it not work? Pew! Pew! Maybe I need to do that? Oh, excuse me. Whoops. Oh yeah, y is minus 50. Right? No. Let's do... I'm confused. 1 is this whole thing? But then why is it only these? Why am I doing times 120 again? Okay, I'm confused here. Oh, let's do something. Let's ask ChatGPT. Oh, ChatGPT is at capacity right now. Oh my, okay. Screw you, ChatGPT. Let's do how to make a grid of enemies GD script. You are margin the rows, not the individuals. Margin the rows? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't think. Tile map board, no. Descript spawn enemies. No, not like that. You know, it would be funny. GD script space invaders. Space invaders created using the Godot game engine. There. Area 2D maybe? No. Main. New game. Wave process. Game over. Wave killed. Total score. UI initialize. For row in range. Invader alive state matrix data for column. Invader state row. What? What the heck? For row in total rows. For column in total columns. Row column true. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. Why would you do all of this? Sheesh. It's a lot of code. Invader 110? Sheesh. It looks like margin enemy, 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 not margin enemy. Yeah, so what's happening here, I think, is for some reason it has margin, margin, and then all the enemies are bunched up together. Right? That's what I think is going on. For some reason, they're all together. But I don't want them to be. So I want to this is something that kind of ticks my brain. I'm not really good with recursion. You know, like making for loops and stuff like that. I'm not really good with it. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible with it. So like, for example, what I made on this project, which is, if you look at level 1, for example, I just manually added all the bricks, you know, kind of like the person did on that code that we saw. You just manually add every single one of them. But I want to be smart this time and not manually add every single one of them. I want to add them recursively with code. The only thing is, I'm not for some reason the position is not lining up. So I need to think. If I just do this, and then I print alien.position. So yeah, they're all bunched up together here with like 1 pixel difference basically. So we have an alien at 0, 0, we have an alien at 1, 0, at 2, 0, at 3, 0, blah blah blah. If I do column times 120, row times 120. Can you make the alien invisible, bigger, and hitbox smaller? So it looks like a grid, but oh, what I can do is this. I can visible collision shapes. So it's I can't see the vertical separations, but I can see the horizontal separations of them. But I don't want 120. Let's go 200. Ooh, I did something. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 is too much. Let's do 9. And instead of 200, let's do 150. Ooh. Yeah, you're right, exactly. Because each of them is 120, so it needs to be a bit more than 120, so 150. Ah, now that's looking better. So now the only thing I want to do is do this. Aha! Look at that! I can even add 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more. Let's do 14. And I'm gonna do 3 rows instead. Or actually, this is 4 rows. This is 3 rows. Aha! We collectively stupid. Yep. Oops. That's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is a good amount. So it would be for column in 11. And 12. Oh yeah, because I'm doing +1. Durr. So it's 3 and 12. 3 rows, 12. Ah, there you go. There we go. Look at this beautiful thing. Pew. Pew 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 pew. Perfect. One thing that I noticed here, we made a little bit of a boo-boo. So here, well, I don't think you're gonna be able to notice, but if I press space, let go and press space again, it doesn't shoot. See, I'm like, press, let go, press, let go, press, let go, press, let go, press, let go. It's not shooting because it is only counting, it is only changing the cooldown if spacebar is pressed. But I want to change the cooldown at any time. So what I'm gonna do is this on physics process. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make a function for it. Function. Cooldown. because I don't have any. Whoops. What? How do I? Ah, there you go. Shift. Okay. Yeah, we need the moving space. Yeah, I think we got it now with the thingy. But here, I'm only going to shoot if bullet cooldown is 0. So if action pressed player shoot and bullet cooldown is 0, I'm actually gonna check for this first, and then that, then you shoot. So now if I do space, 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 nope, that still doesn't work. No. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Cooldown. At every tick, I'm checking. Is the bullet cooldown bigger than 0? If it is, I go back. No, how do I want to make this work? Okay, I know. So right? So here, what's gonna happen is I can shoot, and then if I release it, so if I do if input point is action just released, player shoot, bullet cooldown 0. It's not 100% what I want, but I feel like this is going to allow for a nice loop where not really. If you're really fast with your with your inputs, you can override the the thing. No, but I think this is a good mechanic though, because this is an interesting mechanic, because it makes it so that at least a little bit of skill plays a part on how fast you shoot. So like you have a automatic gun, for example, and you press the trigger really quick, you put it on like semi-automatic mode or whatever, and then you press the trigger, really quick, it shoots at the rate that you can press the trigger. But if you put it to automatic and you hold the trigger, it just shoots at a specific rate. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'll allow it. I'll allow it because I don't know how to make it different. Let's just say it's a game design decision. It's a game design decision. Nobody needs to know. No one will know. Don't act suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay. So now we have our aliens, we have our player, our aliens do their thing, our player do their thing. If you go start game, you can shoot things. Whee! Okay. There needs to be an internal clock to have it fully work. Yeah, so here's the thing. There is a clock, technically. So the way the engine works is it has a ticker, right? And this ticker, it runs something at every, like, say you have 60 frames per second, it runs the ticker 60 times in 1 second. So it's once every 0.14 seconds or something like that. Math, some number. And this ticker, you could consider that a clock. It is what... So like everything that you put inside this physics process, for example, you can use this delta, which is the difference, like how much time has passed between the current tick and the previous tick, I believe. I think that's what it is. So you could use that as a clock. I use that for the movement. So when I move, I multiply it by delta so that it's a consistent movement speed regardless of frame rate. Say you have a computer that, you know, you'll run at 144 hertz, your movement speed is going to be the same as if you have a computer that runs at 30 hertz. You know, at least that's the theory. I haven't tested it out. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but that's the theory. If you multiply your movement by delta, which is the difference thingy. I think I know why the dude did every enemy on itself. Probably just to be easy. It's easier to do it that way. You saw how I was being confused with the doing it recursively. Yeah, recursively you just do like these lines of code and that's it, and then you can change these numbers if you want. It's kind of flexible, but it's also a bit confusing, and you don't keep a reference of each of the aliens, for example. So if you want to do something specific to one alien, I don't think I can if I do it recursively. Or maybe I'd have to navigate the childs or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can address each of them on its own by making the script part of the alien itself and not part of the level. So one thing that, say if I go to, which scene? Let me go to the level 1. Yeah, this one doesn't really show it that well. I have a title scene. This one shows it a little bit better. So each thing in Godot is a node. And you can have nodes that inherit from other nodes. You know, you can instantiate a node within the other node and stuff. But you also have the scenes. They're like templates to create a node, basically, right? So for example, I have the player scene. It's just a player with a sprite and a collision shape. The sprite is, you know, the actual 2D texture and stuff, and the player node is a kinematic body that has some properties attached to it. Like I have the script that is attached to it, that is the one that checks for the movement and all that sort of stuff. This is player specific. It's every node that has an instance of player, all the players are going to behave according to this script, according to this scene. And that's exactly what I did with the aliens. Every alien is a kinematic body that has a sprite, a collision shape, and it doesn't have a script yet because it doesn't do anything on its own, but the bullet has a script where I shoot it and I process the the uh, the collisions and stuff. And one thing that I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna make the bullet collide with the alien. And once it collides with the alien, I'm gonna delete both the bullet and the alien. Right? So when I collide, I get this collision. And from the collision, I can see stuff like collision, what is it? Collision dot collider. Yeah, so the collider, if I collide with an alien, for example, this collider is going to be a node of type alien, which is the scene that I want. If one dies, does the grid spawn in another one or move the next alien to the left? Or is it just, that is just the spawning position. If I want, like if one dies, it just, I just removes itself, right? It's what I'm gonna do. So basically, like, you have to make everything from scratch on Godot. You know, I don't have any scripts for any templates for anything yet. There certainly are, you know, we can find templates for things online and stuff, but you have to make stuff from scratch. And if you want the whole grid to spawn in another one or whatever, then you have to write that down, and I don't have that yet, and I don't think I'm gonna do it. And hey, don't apologize. There's no stupid questions. don't worry at all. I myself am still learning. I don't know. It's been like what, 2 weeks since I started doing it a bit more seriously. Every Tuesday and Thursdays I'm doing it. But the first time that I installed Godot was like, I don't know, 6 months ago. On and off, I was doing some stuff. But yeah, I'm still learning how it all works and what everything is. I just gave a general overview of what I understand of it right now. Stuff might be wrong. Don't take my word for what it is. But yeah. So for example, one thing that I know for sure I'm not gonna do with the bullet is this. So this, I have this code on the player right here, which is supposed to make it so that I can't go off the boundaries here. But I haven't put up a wall yet. I need to put up the walls so that I collide with the walls and you can't go past the edge of the screen. One thing that I could do maybe, nah, I'll just do the walls. It's simpler. Actually, let me do that right now before I forget that. So here, this is my other project. I have this thing called the field. It's this scene that has the background and the walls around it. So I need to, on the level? Yeah, on the level, I'll add a node called wall. It's gonna be a node 2D. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna call it walls, and each of them is gonna have a static body 2D. So the static body 2D, this is gonna be the left and right. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a wall on the top, which is left and right. The left one, I need a collision shape. And the collision shape, I'm gonna do a rectangle. So you can see it's over here and stuff. My collision shape, I think I have it here the same thing. Scale is 1:1, but this has a transform. Wait, what? What's the... Oh yeah, you click here. Extents. So this one extends. Let's see the left. Extends is 10 by 550. And here the position is minus 10 by 540. Yeah, there you go. And that makes it so that it's here on the left. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the right. Add a collision shape 2D. This is a very simple way of doing it. There's other ways to do everything that I'm doing here. There's not just one way to do things. I learned doing this way on a separate project, and this is how I'm doing for now. But there are different ways of doing it. And then the transform here, this one is 1930 by 540. There you go. So now, oh yeah, and these, the collision, they are world. Yeah, okay. Just more code, but simple code. Yeah, you could do this in code. You know, you could do it here on, say, on the player, you do it on the script itself, and you write some code saying, oh, if your position is this, I don't want you to move anymore, and stuff like that. But I find it easier to me to just add the walls, and then, there you go. My player doesn't go beyond. I'm still pressing to move left here, but the player doesn't move left anymore. And here I'm still pressing to move right, and it doesn't move right anymore. Whoa. Oh, yeah, this. I don't want this. And I don't want this either. Okay. So, I have my walls. My bullet. It's player, and it collides with enemy hurt box. My aliens, I need to set them as enemy hurt box, and it collides with world. Yeah, it collides with world. Yeah. I think this should make it so here on the bullet, I can do print collide with collision dot collider. So if we do this, invalid get index collider. Oh, collision dot collider. Maybe it's a function? Huh? Oh, I need to do if collision, then it does collision dot collider. Yeah, I only call it if there's a collision. Yes, that right, stupid. There it is. See, so it collided with the alien. So because it collided with the alien, what I can do now is I do collision dot collider dot q free. Free, and I can do Q free on the bullet itself. Yeah. Is that gonna work? Hey, there it is. Pew, 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 pew. There you go. Pew, 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 pew. And then you can clear all of the aliens. Yay! Ah, look at that. And you can go and try again. There you go. And then you can go super hardcore mode because you can press really hard. Great. Okay, so it works. All right. Ugh, what time is it? 8:30. Okay, I feel like this is a good spot to end today. Yeah, I'll continue this on Thursday, and then Thursday we can do a little art for the alien itself, because I did the ship. I did the art myself. So I went to, what's it called, bigsealart.com, and here I drew the ship myself on pixel art, and then on Thursday what we can do is draw a little alien thing with pixels. A single guy would be to the relationship spacebar. I also have other stuff that I've drawn on pixel art. So I have my little spaceship. I have this Gojira the Destroyer that I tried to make, but it doesn't look that great. But oh well. If you look at the original size, you know, if you look it from far away and you squint it, you know, squint your eyes a lot, it kind of looks like a Godzilla. This one looks cool. The animation thing should have fit. It's like a little wee 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 wee. I like this one. Smith the running thing. So it's a little animation with 8 frames of a little guy running. You know, it's my first attempt on animations. More cute than scary. What else did I do? I did this penguin thing when I was trying to do like front side, back side, left and right, you know, with the animations and stuff. And like it's also like okay, it's not bad. Again, if you do X2 and you squint really hard, it kind of looks like it. What else? I did Terrence the unicorn head. So this little guy, it looks a little bit weird though. It looks like the head is kind of like very elongated. This one I really like, the Nintendo Switch. I like this one. This is my proudest drawing, is this Nintendo Switch. Even though it's very simple. I also like this one, Gary the Wizard. Yeah. I don't know, is it still that? If you go to my Steam account, you see this guy over here, this little wizard. I drew him a while ago. A long time ago. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't draw it like exactly from scratch. I put something over it to like draw the shadows and stuff and make it look nice. But it was like a few years ago. I drew this little thing, and it looked nice. I like it. It looks cool. And then I drew Gary the Wizard. And I have Big Steve Robot, little idol animation. Yeah, I made a hi, honey. I made a penguin a while ago, that too, but I don't know where it is. I don't think I have it. It might be on my file somewhere, but I don't know. Little Steve the robot. My stack of books. My first robot kind of looks like a little like Mandalorian or like a stormtrooper. And my seashell. This was my first thing on yeah, it was my first thing on pixel art a year ago. I know, right? I know. It is like, to me, even like these things, they look kind of horrible. I still have lots of room for improvement, but the thing is, you just gotta do it, you know. And pixel art, it sounds easier than it is. I thought it was gonna be easier than it actually is. Oh, look at that! I've drawn 30,000 pixels already, huh? Yeah, I'm getting close to this, huh? Getting close to this. Not the same, but almost there. If we compare like this and this. There. It's the same thing. Look at that. It's the same thing. We're getting there. Nice. The time zone, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it on Thursday. The Thursday I'm gonna make the little aliens, the pixel art for the aliens, because right now they're just boxes. my aliens is just a box. No, this is the one that I made. This is running live here on Godot. Nice, nice. Thank you, Casper. It's nice when you're here, dude. I enjoy interacting. Okay. Oh yeah, last thing. I need to send my changes to GitHub. By the way, I don't know, like, whoever's curious or whatever, if you want to, my GitHub, where is it? If you go to my GitHub, I'm gonna have all the repositories and stuff. So like here, the Space Invaders, this is the code that I'm currently working on. I also have the Breakout one that I did a while last week, or 2 weeks ago actually. I have this Breakout clone, and you can play it on itch.io. I am going to upload Space Invaders, but I'm gonna do that once it's on a more finished state. I'm not gonna upload it right now because I don't like iterating stuff like that on itch.io or itch.io or whatever. I'm gonna play the shit out of it. So like, it's right now it's very similar to Breakout. You know, it's kind of similar in a way, but yeah. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Things are improving. So what I'm gonna do here is so you see all these changes were the changes that I made today. It is fast. My Breakout is really fast. It's insane Breakout. So what I did today was feature adding, what did I add? Bullets and aliens. I'm gonna commit, and then I'm gonna push the changes. And then if you go here, show Space Invaders. There it is, adding bullets and aliens. So these are all the changes that I did today. Yay, perfect. Cool. Ooh, yeah. we going to Belgium. I think we're going in April, and I'm not sure. Is it Brussels that we're going to? I think we're going to Brussels. Oh, never mind. You didn't hear that. No one saw it. No one saw anything. Shh. I'll cut this from the archive. Ay. Okay. Well, I think this is a good point to stop, though. Thank you for joining today, Casper. It was fun having you here. It was nice. It's nice to be streaming again. I'm probably gonna be doing this every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm kind of like getting on the schedule of doing game development stuff. So every Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna be doing it. So might as well stream it, you know, just to have an archive of something. Yeah, so it's nice. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a lot of sim racing on streaming, but yeah, the development, you know, I'm enjoying it, so might as well stream it, you know. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun hanging out with you. Hope you have a great evening, and yeah, have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.